say good quality that we one should need to have in oneself: imandari, honesty. It is very true that one should always be honest, because honesty comes always within yourself. If you are just love to be good to other pupils, then you always be kind to others. Never ever try to cheat someone else in your life, because we all just want to be good. If someone deals with us in a wrong way, we don't never ever love them, we never ever like to talk to that person. In the similar way, we just need to be honest to others, good to others, so that someone also try and be seated in front of us. So
But Mataji, but Mataji, why good, why bad happens to good people?
because in our life, if we take the challenges, because life is a challenge, there is no one in this world those who have came with their pure hearts, and if god gives that person a challenge to be good in your life, so we should just accept this challenge and face the problems that are coming, so that we can be ready with to fight this, and because of this we are making good from our inner self.
Yes, that I understand, but I also have this doubt really for many days that really I know that how this world is working, science tells that, but why this world is really working? What's the purpose of life? I want to know that.
What I can say according to my experience, that what is working, some part we can say that there is science, little bit we can say that there is some cosmic power within our surroundings, atmosphere, that is making all our working. See, all the things just happening, not happening because of this science. Something is there different, that is beyond the science, that is working from many years ago. So we
You mean
can say
God?
that, yeah, sorry.
Do you mean God?
Yeah, we can say there is some supernatural powers that is working, some cosmic powers, energy that is working, because if there is some non-believer, we can't say that there is god behind that, but we can say there is some cosmic power, there is some energy that is working, there is some thing that making our work, making our karmas being good,
But
being
Mataji, if I say there is a, I mean, I am connecting this because this world is no a relative world, no. So I am connecting this like if I have a bulb in my home, that bulb is giving the energy out. For
yeah,
giving it energy out, and it is itself energetic.
yeah,
Energetic can give the energy out. Yeah.
yeah.
So we are discussing that there is some cosmic power, there is some cosmic energy, but to give out the energy there needs someone to be energetic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
can I
then
say
that
that
cosmic power makes some persons to be the doer, to give the message, being a messengers to these world, so that someone may be trust to this cosmic power. Now, if there was no one in this world to release this energy, then how we can understand that there is something realistic that is working behind that, because all the things that are energetic, that never ever works in front of that person, or work in front. So there are some we can say a person chosen by God who came in this world, and they give message to all the peoples that there are some thing that are working, that makes us work, that make this universe goes on. So that I think that there is some energy, there is some cosmic power in this world that make us do some things, some work. Because of that, we don't ever be do we all are puppets in hands of some this energetic power.
Yes, and yeah, here I am connecting this thing basically like if you have a phone, okay. If I have a phone and I don't know its purpose, I can't take satisfaction from it, and ultimately I will not be getting happiness from it. In the
Yeah,
same way, if I connect this relativity to this world, that what is the purpose of this world? Yes, we are discussing that here is energy. Yes, we are discussing that here is someone energetic, someone is there, somehow it is
yeah,
going on. But I
yeah.
need to
Good
know the
question.
purpose.
What is the purpose of this life? I can say that, see, somewhere we are having a process that our soul are just traveling from years to years. See, what we can say that God has given us the challenges, or this power has given us the challenges, that if you just wants to be with this part of this power, so you just have to learn the lessons first, the principle first that this power has just made. So they make this world, they make this life, and they make the pupils and the species, different type of species over there. So you just
Yeah,
have to
yeah, yeah.
travel to the, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But can you just
Yeah.
summarize this conclusion conclusively in one line? That what is the purpose, so that I can just follow it directly? No.
The main purpose of this rebirth and all is just to meet that cosmic energy once again that we are just lagging behind.
So you are saying that there is cosmic energy, but will you like to say that God is person or His energy?
Yeah, sorry, you just,
God is person or His energy? Is He
he
person?
is just, he is not a person, he is beyond these things, he is just a power, energy.
But I don't know why every religion just confirms it that there is some personality, that there is someone who is like Jesus. There is a father, and Muslim says the same thing, that we are sons of that father,
It
and
is, there are some pupils God selected them, like I have said earlier that they select, God selected, or the power selected some angels to give message to this uh, pupil, to their pupils, so that they one day became good and be one with him. And that's why they take birth as a what we can say as a human. So
but
they just
Mataji,
yeah.
Mataji, yes, you're saying this, but can you just give a reference now? I mean, where
Yeah,
can
we
I
can
just?
take the reference of a Jesus, as you have earlier said. He gives also a message that there is one God, there is one power who is working in, and just making this world all the things doing. We are just doer in front of us. We are just as a child or a puppets in the hand of this, and these all saints came to give message to this people, to this world, that if we also follow the principles and the good deeds, do good deeds, then one day we will be one with that power. And these angels, these messengers came in front of us, and they just accept our bad things and good things also. And they just one by one came, like Guru Nanak Dev Ji also came in front of us. And we can say all the gurus, one by one, the 10 gurus of the Guru
Okay,
Sikh
okay,
Dham.
okay. I got it. I got it. You mean that messengers are coming, taking the orders of
Hmm,
the God and passing to us, saying us to
hmm,
become good and
hmm.
be perfect in our life.
Yeah,
That you mean? That you
yeah.
mean?
Hmm.
So the messengers are also describing, maybe describing that what is the real goal of life. I want to know that really. What is
They
goal of life?
just, yeah, that they just wants to be good. Because if you until and unless be good or pure in your
Wait,
thoughts,
wait, wait, wait,
and
wait.
yeah,
If I don't know what is good, see. I don't know what is good. I don't know what is bad. I just have a mentality in my mind that if you don't do this, this is good. This is good, and if you do this, this is bad. I just have this. But what is the real difference that this is the real good? What is the real difference that this is the real bad?
So happiness comes within you. Your purity comes within you because your soul are just traveling from so many births, and the knowledge, the wisdom that your soul have from your past birth, that souls travels to your according to your karmas. So your karmas and your soul's wisdom and knowledge that you have within in yourself always wins you one day. So I guess good deeds comes within yourself. The knowledge comes within yourself because God is everywhere. That power works everywhere.
But but
There is a
Mataji,
particular place. Yeah.
Mataji, this if I say that this comes within me, but if I see that like to clear out the IITs, that doesn't come within me now. So that
Yeah,
creates a
but
doubt.
ask that IIT persons that who are the one who is just teaching you, giving you the knowledge,
That is
giving
the
you
teacher. That is the teacher.
teacher that yeah, I am accepting these things that there is a teacher, there is a guru, but who the guru is the one, and that is also a part of that power, and the knowledge comes from that. Like I am giving the example of, there is, take a tank. We have tank in our house and filled with water, and God, you can just summarize that God is, or that power is just like a big water tank, and if we fills water bottle from that tank, then that water bottles is also a part of these now. So that water bottles also contain the same water that the tank is filled with that. So we all just are the part of these cosmic powers,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
wait,
up
wait,
to,
wait.
huh.
The water in the bottle and the water in the tank are qualitatively same, but quantitatively they are not same. Both are
The
having the same
quantity,
qualities.
yeah, we can say that the quantity developed from within ourselves, no? So we should have to be pure, no? But the
But
same
how?
water,
But how can we be really pure? I mean, what is the process to be pure?
you just have to be see, you, there are many procedures to be pure from your thoughts, your inner self. First of all, I can say that there are many people who don't even ever believe that there is some power who is working. So we can say
There,
that
there are.
we just have to pure our mind by meditation, or just remembering our pupils who are working in front of us. Okay, leave the topic of the god or cosmic power. We have some pupils who are working in front of us. Just see them, take the example from them, and just try to be like them.
But there are a lot of drunkards also. There are a lot of illicit persons also who are doing a lot of bad works whole time.
So it's up to you, na. There are good things. There are flowers in the garden, and there are also smelly things in our surroundings. So it's up to us, na, that we should have to choose the good part. It's up to us, na. We should have the thinking in a broader plan, and we just
Yeah, yeah,
have the
yeah.
vision
Exactly.
clear in our mind that we what we have to choose. We should have to choose the right path or wrong path. If
Yeah,
we choose
yeah,
the drunken path, it's up to us. It's all the things. If we drunk, and if we choose the wrong path, all the qualities that develop from that drunken man, and thing that we have accepted from that, all the things came within my mind, within my soul. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that,
Yeah, yeah. Mataji, yes, this is correct. But you said to perfectly just choose the right, leave the wrong. That is, yeah. So here I have one doubt. Once I heard an example reel that is like a person is there who is his friend said that, oh, you don't have ghee. I brought you some ghee and you have it. Have a nice body. Have a nice health. Okay. So his friend brought the ghee. He's taking nice with roti and he's perfectly having it and he's fine. After a few days, a doctor came and seeing that person, his friend which give him the ghee, and sees him that he is having a severe jaundice, and in that jaundice that friend brought him the ghee. That's why that person's health is deteriorating. So in one sense that friend is bringing ghee for his betterment, but ultimately that is leading to his destroyment, that way, because he is having severe jaundice. So how can I understand that this is really the good which will not cause him bad?
See, this is all depends upon the thinking matters, because the person that brings ghee for his betterment does not means that person bring him the ghee for his bad health. It's up to the thinking of the others that because of that ghee that person fallen ill. So
But
I guess we can see the yeah.
but
Sorry.
sorry, but ultimately that person is doing wrong now. I mean, he's killing that
Why?
person.
How can you say that that person is doing wrong with that person?
No, no, he's having severe jaundice, and in that severe jaundice, that other friend brought him the ghee. So it
So
is very
he
dangerous
has
for him.
brought he has brought that ghee for his betterment, for his good health, so that he may be having a good health. That's why he has brought na. So
No, no,
it's
he was
uh,
previously no, no, he was previously having a severe jaundice, and by ignoring that, without taking information, he's just, oh, you take ghee, have a better health. He's just giving him. So that is not good now.
see. Uh, there is a love behind that. Mother gives child a glass of milk, but he doesn't want because he is not in a condition to have it. But the love behind that makes him more and more energetic.
But
So
love does not make a dead man alive. But love does not make a dead man alive. If by my love someone gets destroyed, what is the value of that love?
it's the true fact. Na, we have to face our all our karmas. So how can we judge that that person is wrong? Because there is a love behind that, and that person who is suffering from jaundice, he is suffering his karmas because of his karmas. So we cannot mix these things. See,
Yes,
there is a
that is
in a
true that we can't understand the way of karma, but we can take actions as we have free will. So we can't just blame karma every time. That is also there.
we just can't blame karmas every time, but there we can see that there are many animals in the jungles and many plants and all the species in the water bodies all have to face their karmas. No one is there with them, those who feed them. Only the cosmic power, the energy, he is just
Nature.
working and saving them. There is no
Nature,
friend of
nature.
him who bring ghee to them and save their life. They all have to face their karmas. So how can we say that we don't have to be trust on the karmas? I think that we just have to be believe on our karmas, because all the thing happens because our karmas.
But I can't really sit in my house now saying that my karma will come one day and I'll get some money. I can't say that. I have to do work.
We can see that doing the work, earning money is also a part of karma, as it is written in Gita also, Bhagavad Gita also, that you just have to sleep. Sleep is also a karma. Your breath power, breathing process, this is also a karma. The inner organs that are working is also a karma, part of karma. So how
But
can we say that?
but karma binds you. Karma, there are three types of karma: akarm, vikarm,
Yeah,
and sukarm. And
yeah.
only akarm leaves you, and rather, if you do any karma, that just binds you because it will give you results. For having the results, you need to come every time to this world
Yeah,
and take this
if you
karma.
don't, if you just sit doing nothing, then what is the motive of your life? Why you have come here? If you don't want to do any karmas, then what is the purpose of your life? Why you have came here? See, yeah, I have listened somewhere that if you just go beyond these things, that something good is happening, something bad is happening, and people are just suffering from their thought that why bad and sorrows occurring in our life, then you should just sit like a teddy and do nothing. We all
No,
just being sit at one place and fear from these sorrows.
no, no. That is not okay. That can't be done. We need to do work, but what type of work we need to do? Are we going to do the? Yeah, there are
Yeah,
three types of work now. Three types of work described in Bhagavad Gita, basically.
yeah,
So three types of work, there is akarma, vikarma, and sukarma. And it is said that karma basically binds you because it will give you the results. And for having the results, you need to take birth every time in this world to have the results. So if you don't
yeah.
want to have the results and end up, you need to be having the akarma.
Yeah, a karmak, but there are also written in Bhagavad Gita that there are three qualities in man: sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. So
But it is
these
also
three qualities,
said that but it is also said that we need to get up these three qualities and we need to come to the level of pure sattvic.
yeah, pure sattvic. That means we should have to be neutral. We should have to be in a neutral state. We should just go beyond these things. That if someone has said something to you, then you should just be at the neutral state. Or we can say that something happens to you bad in your life. Something have occurs in your life bad. So at that time also you should have to be faith on your God or your karmas, that it's up to our karmas that we should have to face, and being neutral at that time also. So
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
a
yeah,
simple
yeah,
thing. You
yeah.
just
That
have to overcome from these thoughts.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's exactly the thing. I need to have say that this is my karma, but at
Yeah,
the same time, I also can't see that if someone slaps me, I need to have the reaction that I need to do something. He can't just slap me like that and just have me on the road. That is also fact now.
see, there are many sages who came here in this and give us the message. Like we can see the example of Gautam Buddha. See, earlier he doesn't know what is life, what is the reality of life. So one day he is just being aware of the life, the sorrows of the life. And when he saw the sorrows, the reality of life, that one day we all have to be in
Die.
dead one day and leave this world, then he just got enlightenment and being what we can say, the reality came in front of the Gautam Buddha.
What is
And
what is the reality which came in front of him?
the reality is that all we all just have to leave this world one day. So and we just have to live this world in a neutral state, beyond these things, the beyond these sorrows, beyond
Yes,
this
yes.
happiness.
Okay,
So
okay,
he,
I understand, I understand, I understand. Yes, we need to face the reality we need to have in this world,
yeah,
and that is a perfect. I got it. So please, can you provide me a manual so that I can really have my life smooth?
you can just I can say that if you want to be just win this world, you just want to be happy in this world, then you should have to be accept the all the things that you have with us, with you.
But Lord says in Bhagavad Gita that this world is dukhalayam. You can't be happy here.
That you should have to be in a neutral state. Now I have said that a good idle spiritual, we can say an idle student in a class is the only one who just go beyond these things. If you just have to live and accept all the sorrows and all the happiness of this world, then you should have not to be happy in the state of happiness, and you should not to be more sad in the state of your sadness, your sorrows. So be
No, no, wait,
neutral.
Mata. This is very this is very very complex. Please give a short one line answer.
Short one answer, I can say that you
If I
just ignore
if
all
I
the things
huh?
and live for yourself. You just ignore all the things and live for yourself. Do things that you just wants to do. If you just wants got happiness in helping someone or singing, or what we can say,
But a
enjoying in the
psycho
nature.
but a psychopath is getting happiness in killing others. That doesn't make sense that he going to kill others.
This is not a right thing to be happy. If you wants to take life of someone, it's going bad to you now. So if you just wants to collect your bad account in your self, in your karmas, then you can choose that also. But according to me, a good doer, a good thinker, never ever be like to collect the bad things in your accounts. Do you want to collect garbage?
Who is a good thinker? Who is a good thing? You are saying that a person is a good thinker if he is doing good to the peoples, helping others in every way possible, helping the society, helping the country. But God says that this is not how the real good is. The real good is that if you are spreading the God consciousness over the earth, and that is to spread the love of the God on the earth.
Yeah, we can say that love of God we can spread by giving us all the good thinking to others, good thought to others, good deeds to others. Whatever you just wants to do
Yeah.
for society, you can do.
Yeah. That's a very great talk with you. Thank you very much for having this. So please, I have one request that I basically learned many things from internet. I learned many things from you also, which are very really very much comfortable to me. Where I have
Yeah.
heard those things also. Please, can you check out a website? I have seen many videos out there. If I can talk with you another day, I will discuss from those videos. Can you just see
Yeah,
them?
yeah, sure. I also enjoy to talk you, sir. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, can you please just check out those videos? Those website is a givegita.com. Can you just visit it? We can discuss on those videos. Those are
Yeah,
perfectly at the
we can
pinpoint.
do these things on another day, I guess, or we should just give time to others also. Just
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Hare
okay.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, we are just talking about the honesty. We have talked a lot about these things, and honesty come within you, and many things I have experienced in my life that you just if you just wants to be good in your life, then you should just have to do five things in your life. Only five things. What I have said is summarized from my experience, that you just begin your day with a good thought, good, with a gratitude in your in the morning, that oh Lord, I'm your child and you are always with me, and there is one spark that you give me in the whole day that works within me. And the second thing is that the resolve to have a positive vision. See, there are many pupils in our life, those who live with us, those who have negative thoughts and positive. So we can say that there is a pollution of vehicle and there is a pollution of a thought. So we just have to clear that pollutions by just thinking positive. So it's up to us that we should just open our mind to only good thoughts. If there are some pupils around you, those who just always being negative and always disturbs you, and what we can say, always try to bore you with your with his abuse talk, then at that time I guess you just be take a part of a positive thing. And second thing is that trust the broader plan. Always make a plan of a day in the morning, that what you should have to do. If you just work in a planned way, then all the things that you should do in your day, whole day, will always work in a good way. And always memorize that there is someone energy, some cosmic energy, or what we can say, some thing that is working behind you. So always remember that you are not doing these things. There is someone who is making you doing that thing. And the fourth thing is that do the small thing right. Like I can say, you should start small things from your home, like folding your bed sheets. If you do these things in a correct way, then you should just do the bigger things in a right way. You just know how to deal with big things, like if you clean your floor of a room and mop that floor, and if something is some one day there are many pupils came in your house, then at that time you just deal with that, how to manage the 20 to 30 pupils. If you make a meal for two or three pupils, then you should just manage to make a meal for 10 to 20 pupils. And this is the main thing, that you should just do the small things right. Try to do these things, little things in your life. You just try to memorize that, that we should have to summarize these things so that we can deal with harder things. Or fifth thing is that decide to help someone in your life, in your day. Take one thing in your day that you should just make someone smile. You just being social to someone. Make the child that is crying, that don't have a meal to eat or don't have a cloth to wear, so you just make them arrange these things for them, so that your soul being happy to do these things. In that way you should be an honest person one day, and never ever try to cheat others, I guess. In short, I can say in a two or three lines, there जिंदगी की हर सुबह कुछ शर्तें लेकर आती है. जिंदगी की हर सुबह कुछ शर्तें लेकर आती है, और हर शाम कुछ तजुर्बे देकर जाती है. Every morning brings some challenges, and every evening we leave us with wisdom and experience, which are ready to open our two gifts in a fresher way the next day, if we are allowing to live. So illuminate your inside to brighten your outside. So that's it. I just want to say from this topic. And if someone just wants to ask me any questions, then they may ask. Okay, I'm just wants to ask to you all guys that according to you, what is true happiness?
Uh, may I speak?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Uh, the true happiness is meant to be the satisfaction of soul. When the
Okay,
soul satisfies by a deed,
what are good deeds? Okay, first of all, explain me in a better way so that each and every person should able to understand.
sure, ma'am,
Shivam
sure.
ji.
G. First of all, like we do some works in a disciplined manner or a disciplined way. We got some satisfaction. That's our
Yeah.
materialistic satisfaction. But we help someone,
Hmm.
and when we, for an example, just feed the hungry peoples, then we
Yeah.
got the satisfaction from our inner sides. That's
Yeah.
what our soul feeds on. The satisfaction of the soul is its food of soul.
Okay. So
Uh,
you are
so
just saying being good to others. No, it's true
yes,
happiness according to you.
yes. At
Yeah, that's
your
it.
own level, you can be a kind or be just truthful to others. Help them
Yeah,
as much as you can do.
yeah. Okay. That very nice. Anybody else wants to explain these things in their own way? Then they may.
Oh, then Darshanan. and everybody in the panel. Sorry for being late as well. Yeah, being in the panel, I would say yes. As far as I have heard you and listened to you, the best you can told, and you have told us about like the way to be happy by serving to others, and that's what the purpose of everybody in this mission as well. Like here, we are coming here to look balai.
Hmm.
Yeah, we have told the best way, like bringing smile on others' face. That must be the prime objective, and the great thing, as Mr. Shivam sir has told right now, like
Yeah.
just this is the food of the soul. That's a great thing. As the
Hmm.
body needs something, same as there is some biology, some need of our soul as well, and that's the true satisfaction come from serving to others. And when the people are contented and really gratified, that comes to us. That's. But I have a question in this. Question comes here. Sometimes we are in the service in the service of others. We are helping to others. You know,
Hmm.
due to some reasons. Okay, due to some reasons like. In suppose in my case a person like me who is helping to others, okay, like okay, I'm also getting some benefits in business as well. Like suppose if I'm providing some charity classes, what happens like I got famous in my area. But what happens like there's some other competitors in my business, okay, they start feeling jealous of, okay, from
Hmm.
the kind of activities I'm doing, okay, and they start breaking the peoples, okay, they stop asking them. They says like Baba ke paas mat jao and all, like ye jhad loga kya hoga, and by picking the rags, picking what would it give you. So at that time, I just want my question is to you, just simply I just told you the case because so that you can
Hmm. Yeah, I can understand what you just want to try to say.
yeah, I'm telling you that like what happens at that time. What should I do? Shall I go to prove them like what is my objective, or shall I
See,
just be quiet and continue doing my benevolent activities?
yeah, my answer is that if you are my child and I just wants to explain it to you and get it out of you this problem, then I should just say that let others being said what they thought. But if according to you that thing is right and giving you happiness, and according to you nothing is wrong in that, then you should just ignore that peoples because
But the
they are
issue,
doing. Hmm.
but the issue is that on the other side, I'm also getting disturbed from the. They're
Hmm.
also pulling. There's a negative side. Also, they're pulling my
See,
people. They're breaking the faith. Now, one side I'm trying to connect them. Other side, someone is there to break them. Is shattering their faith. So the amount of
see,
efforts I'm putting, it is going useless. It's
hmm.
waste. That's the point. Here, what should I do? Should I start getting violent? Should I
See,
start playing some political cards against them? Or like should I be very
no,
like
no, no,
bhola
no.
bhav and be quiet?
See, there are pupils everywhere in this field who just don't want to grow in a better way. They feel jealous. Like I'm giving example in front of you that if you have a Mercedes with you and you just being having a luxurious life, and your friend, your partner doesn't have that thing, yeah, and he feels jealous at that time. Oh, Saurav is just enjoying this in a car and living a very luxurious life. He has just a good clothing and good fooding and good house, and they feel jealous of you. So it's a just kind of this thing that if you are doing good things in your life and that person who doesn't have these things in life, they feel jealous. They just wants to be like them to you, and they don't want you to grow in that way. So I guess it's a nature of humanity that no one just wants you to grow in a better way. So it's up to you. If you feel, if you have a knowledge, if you have a wisdom with you that it's good for me, so and I'm not disturbing, my task is not disturbing others, so what bad if I'm going to there and doing good deeds. So let them do, let them talk, let them stop you. If they stop you, do more things like this to make them jealous more.
But the thing is that I'm asking the way to deal with these people. Like no, somewhere
You
they're
just
also
keep
breaking the people.
talking.
They suppose I'm telling you, like, suppose I have a student and I'm asking him to just okay come along me to the like Loni the bar and blah. So what happens like same time on the same time they don't get a leave. On the other side, when they go to classes in the other academics, they ask them to don't go there. They tell them, they feed some same thing. A student who loves my coaching also, and who loves for other subject, he has to go to other coaching also, and he is also his master in the subjective way, and I'm also his professional skill master. But it is one difficult choice for a student, like who should he choose to? Same way, and
Okay,
negativity
you just
is
want
working in the same way. So,
okay,
like,
you just
should I
wants to
leave it?
have. Yeah, how do you react? You just don't make them
If I didn't
what we
react,
can
that
say.
means like the things I'm promoting and encouraging to negativity. That's a
No,
question.
no, no. You are not encouraging to negativity. What you do that, take the pupils to that place and show the pupils that are working over there and making good things and making bad pupils good over there. And if they see these things, the practically in a practical way, then they can better understand if you just give the answer in a practical form. And if you just being in an action way ask or what we can say questioning form, then they don't able be understand this thing. Because if someone have a platter of a some dish, and if you just taste according to you, that taste is very good, but according to others that thing is not good. So unless and until you just have a taste of that thing, you can't able to say that what is good or what is bad. So let it come over there and see the things that is going over there, then they will be better able to get an answer in a better way, I guess.
Okay, I'm coming for a final question to you. What is the best way to deal with the negative people? I'm giving an option: ignoring them, or sitting to explaining and elaborating and just trying to shift their like attention and mood. What is the best way to deal with the negative
Just
people?
you just what we can say shift your attention from them.
It means ignoring.
Yeah, you just ignore that people
Come on, man.
because
I think because if we start ignoring, then how would the world, how would the mission run? How would, because it is our job to deal with negative people. That's what we have to do to shift them into positivity.
I have just listened many people who just don't want to able to understand these things. If you just again and again try to make them understand that no, it is a good things that you should just have to be in your thoughts. So they just always being don't want to be with you. They just don't have a what we can say want to go with you in that track. Because there are some many stubborn people I have seen in my life, in my house, in many people that they don't believe what I am doing, because they just don't want us to go in a better way that I have earlier said. So it's better you should just ignore. Yeah, you can try to change them. You can in your own way express that why you are feeling good. There are some sins we have done, and we are just making a habit to deal with this habits of dealing the good things. Then if you just make them realize one or two thrice, but after that thrice time they don't able to understand you, so it's better you should just ignore these pupils, I guess.
Okay, sorry to create a tough choice for you. And that was just,
No,
I was
no,
just asking. It's all right. Never mind. Okay, you guys carry on. I'm listening.
okay, okay. Anybody else wants to ask some question? Okay, I'm just asking to everyone that one thing is clicking in my mind, that our mission is to deal with bad peoples and make them good. Okay, log bhalai. Okay, so how can we make the bad peoples good?
हाँ करने के
As we
तुझे
all
कर
are making mistake also, we are also not good.
हाँ
So how can we make the others good? Unless and until we are not on a sure that we are good enough from ourselves. Yes, anybody wants to answer?
Well, it is not necessary to be perfect to shift the like people's mindset. It is not necessary because no one is perfect. If we start waiting for perfection and first I will become perfect completely, then I will start tutoring to others, that would be an impossible condition, I would say. So it is useless to think about like first I should be perfect, then only I can help someone. No, the less I know, the to what extent I know. There is a limitation of my information and the knowledge and the ideas I have collected from the spiritual counselors, or the limitation of books I have read. So on the basis of that, I can go through. And the little as much you share, as much you know, get to know more about it. So like your knowledge enhances as per the time and experience comes to you when you're telling to people. Even I'm also not perfect enough, but sometimes when I'm dealing with the situations, like yeah, so like to what extent I can go and I have experienced, I can share that with the others. So I would say sitting, rather than sitting quiet and waiting for the perfect time and when I would be able to explain to others, I would say no, that's not enough. That's not right way to just sitting here quiet. We should move ahead and take the action on the basis of the limited knowledge you have. You should start serving to others, and that's what I believe in.
Very,
That's all.
very good, very good.
The little
So,
goodness we have, yeah. Hmm.
yeah, you are just wants to say that how much you have gained from your spiritual counselors and others good thinkers. You just wants to
Carry that forward.
multiply to others. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll carry forward that all. Yeah.
it's very true. Any questions from, or anybody else wants to have the views in this? Then they may.
Okay. Well, I really don't want to make this discussion very boring, so I want to take the charge and I want to question you. All right. Just okay. Maybe I'm also representing to the other people as well,
Yes.
so please don't mind.
No,
My
no.
question is there. Why negativity is having a double power of negative force than the positivity? The question is that because for the positivity, a person has to walk a miles, but for the negativity, he just have to just put his one leg ahead and he gets into the negativity. So why the path of positivity is very difficult and the negativity is so quick and sweet and sexy and so easy to get into the person? Like the people easily fall into arrogance, the lust, and the kind of arrogance and anger and the pride. So this kind of things, it takes their attention very quickly in comparison to the positivity, calmness, peacefulness, mental peace, disturbance less. It's all about that. So why negativity is so attractive? My question is very simple. In a nutshell, I would say, and yeah, and how can we make the positivity so much attractive and easy?
Yeah, very good questions you have. And what I can say in a short way, that all the things that is good. See all the mountains, all the nature hilly areas we have just seen, all are very vast and wide. And Mount Everest, we have all the people just want to climb that Mount Everest. Such a beautiful place and make a record, Guinness Book of World Record over there. But it's not easy. Okay, and you just climb the lane, what short lane or shortcuts. It's just like that. You just grasp the negative powers more easily than the positive one, because it's a challenge that God has given to us. So you just have to walk through that miles and miles ago, years and years ago, birth and birth ago. So one day, if you just don't lose that positive part, like we can take the example of a ant. Ant never ever lose hopes. नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चलती है, चढ़ती दीवारों पर 100 बार फिसलती है. तो like we can take the examples from the ant, and we just never ever lose hopes to just being over there in a good path, because negative things you just attract very easily. And you just being bad in a one day. Rome was not built in one day. It's take many many years ago. So it's very simple to be being bad. And if you being good from many years, and if you do single mistake, then all the things that you have done right all shattered away. So I guess you can just never ever lose hope and always try to be good and take a path of positive. That's my answer.
Oh my God, you have frightened me by you said like once I made a mistake. Suppose in my journey, yeah, I am also a statue of mistakes. In case I made a mistake in my life, okay, like throughout my life, I was devotee, I was doing all the chanting and all. But so in case if I really somewhere I made a mistake, so my all the devotion and all the spiritual practice will turn to zero. That's what you mean.
No, no, I can't say that
Sorry,
all your
what I meant, what I heard from you. That's what. Please, can you substantiate again? I will listen to you. No problem.
uh, what I just want to say to you, to everyone, that you just never ever be count your things that you have done. You just do good things and keep that things back, and never ever realize or memorize these things that you have done these things for that people, these things for that people, and always make a small small steps towards the good things. Then one day you will be able to reach that path. I'm just want to say.
Okay, here I'm coming with a new question to you. How to get rid of the sense of sin? Suppose sense of guilt, like I made a mistake and I really want. I'm feeling regret, and I'm
Yeah.
also just I really want to get rid of this kind of the sense of regret and sense of the guilt. And I'm really contemplating things like right, it shouldn't have gone this way, but it went somehow, and somehow really I lost my control, and somewhere it's all about the I in the grip of senses. I lost myself, and so how to get rid of the sense of guilt if someone is suffering from the sense of guilt? So how?
So I just want to give you in a simple way answer that see, we all people are not perfect, and we are until and unless we are just having a life, we all do mistakes. But if you get
Kamal.
stuck somewhere, that a guilt comes in you. So the thing that you have came in your inner mind, inner self, that you have done something wrong, it's a good thought, good quality that you have just mesmerized these things, that you have done something wrong and you just want that you should not do these things again. So it's just like a growing of a hair. How can you say that growing of a nail, growing of a hair is a bad thing? So the thought that is coming, the thing that you are doing, the sins that you are doing, and if you have just make a plan that you will not do it again, so that is the main thing that you have realized na. So what is the thing that you are just stucking in? Don't get stuck, because if you get stuck, the we can say that the flowing of a water is a good, but the river Yamuna that you have seen, or the what we can say, the garbage water, the dirty water keep smell, give smells to others. So never ever stuck over at one place, always try to flow like a river. So it's up to you that how much time you take to get out of this guilt, I guess.
No, no, you're answering good. No problem. Carry on, ma'am. Oh, okay. I have got another question to you. The question is that okay, the sense of guilt is temporary, and this only sense of just because of that sense of guilt, I'm avoiding such kind of practices and exercises. Okay, same way. That's but what happens like the sense of guilt is not permanent. I think that the sense of guilt is important. If I go through your words, as indirectly you are saying the same thing, like the sense of guilt is necessary so that you would not repeat the same sinful activity. I guess so, right?
Yeah.
So that's what. So, but that is only temporary. That's a reason we really repeat the same mistake which we had done just a moment ago, and after just a day back, and we are coming the same thing. We are repeating the same thing. So, how to maintain the same the perpetuality? And I guess you know about it. So, this is what how to maintain the same flow of the concentration, same flow of the guilt, regretness, how to maintain this kind of thing, this stage of mind. I just want to know from you.
Yeah, I am just wants to say to you that if you just want to get over this thoughts of again and again doing sins, then it's just like a simple way we can say that if we are driving a car, the front mirror of the car is very wide enough, and there is a small side mirror in a car, so that we can see the back vehicles that are coming, so that we can give them sides. So we just always remember our past in a small way so that we can never ever do these things again and again. If you have a habit of doing these things again and again, it means you are not getting that things in a realistic way, that by doing that things since again and again you are not growing in your path. You are just stucking and doing same things and mistakes, and not giving sight to that vehicles to go, and not giving you a chance to reach your goals in a lesser time. So always remember your things, your bad mistakes that you have done in a small way, so that you can never ever be do it again. And the broader mirror that you have in the car always gives you the path that there is some boulders over there in the road, so that you can't have an accident over there on the road. So always remember that, be at a present state, and if you just reach wants to reach your goals in a lesser time, you just have to make over your mind that I have not to do these things again and again. Always repeatedly tell your mind, your brain, that you should have not to do these things. And if you just ask your brain to not to do this again and again, once and unless you understand this thing, you are just lagging behind. You get late to reach your ultimate goal. So it's up to you how much you take a time to reach your ultimate goal.
Okay, just tell me straightly. Like, should I remember the guilt or should I forget the guilt?
I
In
have
which
said,
side you are speaking?
you just remember your guilt in a smaller way, not in a broader way, but in a smaller way, so that you can't repeat that your sins.
Okay, yeah, it's a wonderful answer. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Please, guys, ask questions.
Yeah,
Are you the host of the day today?
yes, sir.
Okay, it's really amazing, ma'am. Amazing. Let's carry on, ma'am. It's really you answering the way you are answering. It's amazing. Great.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else wants to ask something? As Saurav sir is very active in questioning. So
No,
anybody else?
that's what the rule of the game and rule of the any meeting.
Yeah, I'm just
We need active participations, and you are the host. I can see the kind of efforts you're putting. I can't let this go the way it is. Really, I can see, and I just waited a lot. Like I wanted to see the other people active it, but I
yeah,
saw like yeah, I really think
yeah,
you're amazing one, really. So I thought like let's put forward the doubts of my same questions, the kind of questions I face off. I really want to see, and you might have some new approaches. So I really love to learn from you as well. You're really wonderful answering at questions. That's great.
I'm also enjoying to having a time with you, just dealing and talking you.
Come on, guys. There are other rest of participants. Please ask question to ma'am. She's really doing well. I think guess she's the only woman who's married right now. Are you the same lady who has two child?
Yeah,
Okay,
Lak
okay, you are
Shahuja
the
and
same lady.
Yashahu.
Oh my God, ma'am. It's okay. Now today I have seen you face to face. Now it's great. I am amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming another attack. How to avoid attachments? Like sometimes when we meet the people for a very short while, for a short span, but we get attached too much. Okay, it's not negative way, but sometimes the attachment is the only thing like the same thing it comes on mind. Like suppose yesterday I attended a wedding, and I met some of my relatives there, and I came back to my home, and tomorrow is my examination, but I'm unable to focus to my examinations because the things are really stuff is really going on in my mind again and repetitively. So I just want my focus to be back to my study because I have to be in my examination the next day, next morning. I have to appear myself there. So just I want myself to be present, but I'm unable to do so because of attachment, the sense of attachment, the moh. The one of the five senses. There's one thing. It's like काम क्रोध मोह. This moh is the one thing, attachment. So how to disengage myself from this, associate myself from this sense of attachment.
See, according to me, I can say that these kind of attachment is all we can say are temporary things. Make your vision clear that these things never ever be with you. Okay, always make these things clear. First of all, that this Mohamaya always being a part of your time that makes you focus on your some things that you are lagging behind in the main goal. If you just want, if you have your vision clear that you should just have to do these things and not to do that things, because if you do the something that lag you behind in your goals, then I guess these mohamaya and attachment is not good. If you are a student and your main motive is to study to have a good, having a good marks, unless and until you just never ever feel that you are just a student and your main motive is to study and give an exam and appear for an exam and have a good marks. So you should just ask your mind that at present what you have to do. Think about that marriage plans, or the beauty that you have seen over there, the foodings that you have seen over there, the decoration that you have seen over there. So always tell your mind that this is not your duty. The main thing that you have to do as a student, adult student, is to study hard. So this is the main thing that I can give an example that we have just gone to see a movie, and the theater, we, 3 hours we have just seen that movie, and after coming back home we just remember only some parts, not the whole movie. If you just ask the people what you just have seen from the first and last scene, just tell me, then no one will be able to describe the small things in a better way. So you just remember only the small parts. If you just have a remembrance of the party theme or attachment over there, then you just have a small remember only the small part. If you just get some bored from the study, then you should just remember only the small part, not the whole scenario that you have seen over there, because it will lag behind you from your main goals. So I guess you should just have to do the main thing that you are having in your life.
Okay, without
Sir.
stretching this question, no problem. Fine. Can I ask one personal question? You're a spiritual
Yes.
counselor, so I hope you to be very open-minded with me. So this question may be a personal attack over you. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And I am ready to say sorry in advance because maybe this question is maybe offend you.
Why
Uh,
sorry? I have to face these challenges now, so I'm ready to.
Really? Okay, fine. Now answer my question. You are the only because I'm unmarried, so I can't tell the experience. You are a married woman, and you
Hmm.
might be okay. First, tell me yes or no. You love your husband or not?
Yeah, what
Okay,
we
you
can
say
say
yes. Just
that
say yes or no. No, 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 no. No.
yes, yes,
Yes, fine. Okay, fine. Now coming to question. Distinguish the love of your husband, love for your husband, and the love for the Maharaji. I
yeah,
want
very
you to
nice.
distinguish.
Yeah,
I
I
want you to
can.
distinguish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Either
See,
you truly love your husband or your master.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Very nice question you have asked, sir. Very nice question. Thank you for asking me such a question, such a good question. See, what I have seen from my experience, that the love for my husband is just what we can say. I'm just serving him, caring him, washing his clothes, preparing food, and all the things that I have to do as a lady, as a woman, as a wife, I'm doing. But Maharaji's love is beyond something else, and I can't ever explain in my words that Maharaji's love always wants me to do what he just wants me to do. Like, if he wants me to do these things, and I know that these things make me good, and make me on the right track, then I'm always be ready to be with him. But as Maharaj always used to say that you should have to be balanced in a balanced way. तराजू के दोनों तरफ you should have to be balanced, because God is everywhere. In my husband also, in Maharaj also, I can see the same thing. If I'm not
यार
serving, not doing my duties towards my husband, then also I'm lagging behind na, in my duties. So I have to be in a balanced way, so that
Okay, I'm throwing a situation for you. Suppose there is your husband need your immediate attention due to some business reasons and all. You have to stay at your like Ambala or Punjab, or Haryana, wherever you stay. On the other side, the Maharaj is calling you for the satsang. Okay,
yeah.
like what? Yeah. So how would you prioritize yourself, your attention, and your like your presence, the presence of the Maharaji or the presence to the your husbands, like
See,
I'm stuck. I'm really putting in tough situations. I really want to you. How do you deal? Because obviously, when the day after married, after getting married, I would also be able to optimize myself.
mhm. See, as today's situation, we can see at Batala there is a satsang, but we have 9th or 9th March, we have also satsang over there, and there is a lot of work that we have to do. We have to assemble the things after that satsang. It's not a big deal to have a satsang for a one day. We have making a plan from since the day we have got the date for our satsang in Haridwar, and after that the satsang, all the things have been done. The 3 to 4 days have been we have assembling the, we have taken for assembling the things in a normalized way. And if my husband doesn't wants me to go there, as Maharaj have just met with us, and my mind just wants to go over there, so I just say that Maharaj is within my heart. He's always with me. So I just take in a balanced way, so that my husband also don't get regressions from me. So I just being see the whole scenario, and just uh, what we can say, watch the satsang over there in YouTube, as I have done today, and I've enjoyed a lot in watching, listening the satsang of Maharaji in YouTube. So I am not lagging behind. I'm balancing the things in the same way by not. I have attended the satsang also, and I have managed the things over there in my house. So that I can say.
You are very smart and you have answered very smartly. Yeah. I wanted you to trap, but you are really smart. Yeah. Okay. Nice, man. Nice.
Anybody else wants to ask? Anybody else wants to ask some questions, or we should just have a one kirtana and wrap up this session?
Yes, ma'am, I have a question actually.
Yes, yes, of course.
Ma'am, as a student, I have to go for my classes also, and I want to go at Gurukul also, Loni Darbar. Uh, but I don't have to balance. I don't know how to balance the things at my own level.
Hmm.
At the same time, I want to be there and I want to be here also. So how can I manage things proper way?
See, there are 24 hours in a one day, okay? And you can't say that you can't able to manage these things, because as a housewife, I'm also doing things. I'm also managing and balancing. Make a chart. I have also said in my session that you should just make a plan, make a charts of your day, that I have to these things. Suppose you have a call from a darbar or Gurukul, that you should have to be present over there, and you have a class also at the same time. Then you just see that at present situation which is important. If you have importance in your studies, then you should go to school or a college at that time. you just be present at the you should just focus on your present situation, which is most important, I guess. And after that, you can came back in Gurukul, because in Gurukul there is no foundation of a times, I guess. There is no such a foundation put over the pupils or the childrens that you should have to be there, because there are many pupils working over there in Gurukul that making the substitute of you. And they can manage the things. They never ever force anybody to just be there at that time only, I guess. So you can balance each and everything if you just make a chart over there and make a plans of the whole scenario, because there is a lot of time you just have. You can be with good peoples. It's up to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Well,
Yes.
I have got my answer. Thank you, ma'am, for this.
Yes.
And lastly,
Yes.
as you are also a parent, what's
Yes.
the mentality of your parent? As you are parent, I'm asking you, what's the mentality to your children's? As my parents
Hmm.
doesn't think that I'm doing good. As
What
I
good? What good?
as I
Just
go to
explain
the
me.
Gurukul, as I go to the Darbar, they thought that I am not doing good. I'm not focusing properly on the things I should do. But at my own level, I'm thinking that yes, I can do this too, and I'm
Hmm.
also have a good focus on my studies too. But they
See,
don't think so as they want me
uh,
to.
see, your parents are your lover ones. The one who just give you birth, and they never ever wants you to be bad. They always loves you. See, so first guru is your in the materialistic world is your parents. So I don't say that they are wrong, but if you have just heard their thoughts, their talks in a deeper sense, so they just wants you to be balanced in a balanced form. Like you have just said that they wants me to study in a better way. So it's up to you that you should have to show them and represent your Gurukul, represent yourself that we are not backwards students. We all are managing all the things. We are representing our Guru, that our Guru never ever wants us to lag behind in our studies. Because if we are lagging behind in our studies, then we are representing our Guru that he just wants to do his work only. But this is not the good thing. You should have to be focused on your studies and listen to your parents. Then one day, if you just prove them that you have done good in your studies, you have got good marks, then see, one day they always listen to you and allows you to go in the Gurukul, because they just wants to attain your attention, give your time in the studies. As a student, you just have to do your first duty is to study. I'm also a parent. I just also wants my child to be in a balanced form, but it depends upon the interest of the child also. If my I have my two sons, but one is not interested in his study, and I just always wants that you should also study. He says, no mama, I just got a marks what I just want, and I study at that much that I need. So I says, okay, it's up to you. If you smoke, if you drink, it's being back to you. So if you study harder, you will got good marks. So it's up to you, not me, because everyone knows that no parents wants their child to lag behind in in any situation, in any field. So I just surrender all the things upon to that child, that one child is also doing the things in a balanced way. My small child is doing the things in a better way. He always get up early in the morning. He also study, he also do kirtanas, in also enjoy the things that we all do. That then there is a difference between the things, between the thoughts, between the attachment, between the thinking that you are between the interest. So it's up to your interest. It's not your part mistake of you or your parents.
Sorry to ask. I should not
Thank
ask
you,
to a
ma'am.
lady, but how old are you, ma'am?
38.
Speak truth.
38 years old.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Shivam
Thank you,
ji.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I'm so grateful to you. Uh, as a child, I didn't know the perspective of my parents, but thanks to you,
No,
I'm
no,
now
your
understanding
parents
them.
are always love your parents. Love your parents.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Of course. Well, I didn't knew that you have recognized me or not, but I'm the one who received the football.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I remember. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm that
Nice,
one.
nice, nice, nice. Okay. See, we all have came here to give love and respect to everyone. So always love and respect others and bring back the same things in a multiply form. So always give love and respect to each and every person, either they are smaller or what we can say. Age doesn't matter in this thing.
Yeah, ma'am, why are you asking the age? I just wanted to confirm. Like, I'm pretty impressed the
No,
way you
I'm
are
not
speaking,
just.
and
I'm
I
not.
want myself to be a good husband, good father, and in that age, I really want myself to be same energetics. That's why I asked. Like, okay, I asked a story also. Like, yeah, I'm. It's not necessary. It's not right to ask a age from a girl and lady.
No, no,
Uh,
no. Doesn't
but
matter. Array, we are just over here to have a family. So all the things are just being simpler form. Just
yeah,
enjoy.
yeah. That's what I really expect you to. Don't take me in the right wrong way.
No,
But
no, no,
that's
no.
all.
I'm just
Amazing.
enjoying the things
I
that you are
respect you a lot,
having.
ma'am. Yes, you're senior most here.
No, no, no. I'm not a senior. So I've just said that you just love and give respect to everyone and enjoy the moment that we are just doing over here, because we are just discussing very good things, very good talks that open our vision, that open our minds.
Yeah. Continue, ma'am. Play the kirtan and wrap up. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just wants to have one kirtana, one bhajan that dedicate to my Guru Deva. So everyone, please just close your eyes and remember or chant the name in whichever God you believe. Join your hands also. नानक नाम चढ़दी कला तेरे पाने
पानी
सरबत
सरबत दबला
सारे तीरथ धाम आपके चरणों में। हे गुरुदेव प्रणाम आपके चरणों में। सारे तीरथ धाम आपके चरणों में। हे गुरुदेव प्रणाम आपके चरणों में। आपके चरणों में, आपके चरणों में, आपके चरणों में, आपके चरणों में। सारे तीर्थ धाम आपके चरणों में। हे गुरुदेव प्रणाम आपके चरणों में। हृदय में माँ गौरी लक्ष्मी कंठ शारदे माता है। कंठ शारदे माता है, जो भी मुख से वचन कहे वो वचन सिद्ध हो जाता है, वचन सिद्ध हो जाता है गुरु ब्रह्मा है गुरु विष्णु, है गुरु ब्रह्मा है गुरु विष्णु, है शंकर भगवान आपके चरणों में, हे गुरुदेव प्रणाम आपके चरणों में। जन्म के दाता मात पिता है, आप कर्म के दाता है, आप कर्म के दाता है, आप मिलाते हैं ईश्वर से, आप ही भाग्य विधाता है, आप ही भाग्य विधाता है। दुखिया मन को रोगी तन को, दुखिया मन को रोगी तन को मिलता है आराम आपके चरणों में, हे गुरुदेव प्रणाम आपके चरणों में। निर्बल को बलवान बना दो, मूर्ख को गुणवान प्रभु, मूर्ख को गुणवान प्रभु, भक्तों को भी ज्ञान का दो वरदान गुरु, भक्तों को भी ज्ञान का दो वरदान गुरु, हे महादानी हे महाज्ञानी, हे महादानी हे महाज्ञानी, रहूं मैं सुबह हो शाम आपके चरणों में, हे गुरुदेव प्रणाम आपके चरणों में। ऐसे गुरु को बल बल जाइए, ऐसे गुरु को बल बल जाइए, आप मुकत मोहे तारे, आप मुकत मोहे तारे। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा, गुरुर् साक्षात् परब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरुदेव नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरुदेव नमः। नानक नाम चढ़दी कला, तेरे पानी सरबत दा भला। So
Great, ma'am. Great.
that's all I can say for my Gurudeva, that today I have sitting in front of you and have speak. If I have speak something wrong, then please pardon me. Sorry, I don't know what to speak, how to speak. It's my first.
And we also don't know how to appreciate. Sorry, ma'am. But really, you're amazing.
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening me and having a good questions and a good time with all you peoples, because this session what I can say being completed because of you all guys. You all are so much pure and heart touching that make me feel good.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Should we wrap up now?
Yeah, sure.
ओके ओके, मन तो नहीं कर रहा है बट लीव करना पड़ेगा।
As a mother, you have to go for cooking, you have to go for serving, you have to go for feeding. A lot of things are there.
Yeah, but we just talk more and more in our next session. So till now, tada, bye bye. नानक नाम चढ़दी कला, तेरे
तेरे पानी
पानी सब
सरबत दा भला। Enjoy, ma'am.